Where do I start? How do I start this one? There is an interesting YouTuber online who I've been subscribed to for quite a while. It was somebody that was promoting intermittent fasting for quite a while ago. Haven't watched his videos really well, and then came across this video where he's talking about the carnivore diet. I was like, oh, so he's into intermittent fasting, but he's not into veganism. Oh, right, okay. Not really my scene, but still subscribed and want to hear what he's saying. And after the recent controversy with not Dr. Shawn Baker getting his blood test results showing he had through the roof cholesterol, terrible testosterone. I was just pre-diabetic as well. You're like, not looking the best for you. It's interesting to see another person who's following the meat-only diet as well. So this guy, I think we can see in his video, so he's got some total pseudoscience kind of stuff where you're like, oh, I need to have red light therapy. He's a totally chilled out guy. We all know one of the causes of increases in cholesterol is actually stress. So he seems very chilled out. He lives in a tree house somewhere in Ecuador or something like that. Taking his blood glucose levels. He's getting tests here. Let's see.
Boom. There you go. Eating meat causes diabetes. Eating fat causes diabetes. You're gonna die. There you go. Blood glucose 83. There it is. I'm gonna go get.
Cool. So he seems chilled out. He has perfectly reasonable blood glucose levels, which again something I'd imagine, considering he's a very fit person. He does lots of weightlifting and running, and having intermittent fasting is something which also definitely helps increase your blood glucose skills. Yeah, he's out cycling in the sun, in nature. Again, seems very relaxed, happy life, doesn't smoke. I don't think he drinks anything because he's all like paleo and keto and all that stuff. And here's shots of his diet. Yeah, so here he's doing some weightlifting. Very strong man, looking all good. Let's see. I think he showed some of his what he actually eats.
Give to your kids. Your kids.
So he's big on the eggs and all that kind of stuff. But I think he also then just adds.
So this is actually sheep's liver.
Sheep's liver, delish.
Actually, one of the most ridiculously tasty things.
Tasty
in the world.
I'm sure it is. Okay, different people, different strokes. Maybe people look at that and go, yum. It's not the majority going on here. So again, it's going to be a difficult diet to promote people. I'm sure people love their eggs, but eggs only. No ketchup, no bread, no eggs on toast, and sheep's liver.
Throw some steak in there.
Or steak, or steak and eggs is great, but for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a bit of a challenge. Anyway, so he went and got his blood test results. And again, remember your blood tests for this are done while in a fasted state.
49.
And I've had to leave a comment on his video. He's obviously tried to antagonise vegans in some sort of way, but his cholesterol score, we'll say, is not good. He then goes on to try and explain that, there's different ratios which are more important and blah, blah, blah. I understand that maybe our knowledge of how cholesterol definitely affects heart disease isn't 100% known. Maybe it's not even 90% known. Maybe there are weird things that we don't know about it. But there are aspects of when you are so high in cholesterol, talking about your ratio of your total cholesterol to your triglycerides, to your blah, 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 you're like, you're not even on an average scale. You're not even on the graphs. So his total cholesterol level, 482. Like, healthy vegans are around about 82. So you're like, okay, that's pretty high. And if we look, and hold on, and this is the best bit.
They're low, 103.6.
His LDL, which considered to be the bad cholesterol, not necessarily bad cholesterol, it's just one that puts calcium and stuff into your cells and all that kind of stuff. But it's not that it's high or that is in a good ratio. It is off the scale high. It is effectively the amount of cholesterol in this guy's blood is more than what you get in egg yolk. It didn't tell me his blood pressure at all. I'll be interested to see what his blood pressure results were. But effectively, the amount of cholesterol and fat going through his veins means that his veins are pumping egg yolk around his body. I reckon if he cuts himself, he doesn't have a squirter. It just kind of melts out of his arm. But yeah, so obviously 482. If we look at the cholesterol risk chart, you also look at your HDL, which is considered to be the good, or you look at the ratios. He's around about 60, was it 69, 70. So here, very low, very low. So if we go right to the end of the chart, which is over here, you think, oh right, so he must be low. It must be low risk of death. No, we're not even halfway to his total cholesterol. His cholesterol is double what is on this chart. This chart needs to go full 2 times over. In fact, more than that, because that's only 230, so that'd be 460. He is off the chart. So like, yeah, that's only one chart. If we look at kind of just any other chart here, blood cholesterol milligrams versus annual heart attacks, it goes up to 300. He's another 182 cholesterol off the chart going off there. Let's see, what about this one here? Blood cholesterol, 300. This one, no, 350 is off the chart. It's through the roof. 400, he's still another 82 beyond the end of this chart. What's this one? There's all-cause mortality kind of stuff. Again, it goes up to 300. He's still 182 cholesterol points away from that. He is off the chart. So you can talk about, oh, ratio this, ratio that. But whatever you're, like, even on his results, they're all saying suspiciado, or whatever it is in that language, suspicious or suspect, and then elevated, and he is off the chart. So one good thing he's got is triglycerides. And that's nice and low, and his HDL is meant to be that's in a good range, but that's in a good range. However, his total is through the roof, and his LDL is through the roof. He has egg yolk for blood. So I was trying to find calculators that would deal with his skull, and a lot of these calculators say this is not valid. This is not valid. This is not valid. These are just too high. These are off the scale numbers going on here. Try to put it in here. Just say, oh yeah, so that one just calculates all your cholesterol, your graphs. What was so this one here? I put it in, and he goes on later on to this video talking. Oh, my testosterone is up more than doubled. He says he's gone from running to weightlifting. That'll do testosterone. Again, this is somebody who does intermittent fasting, who has a fairly stress-free lifestyle, has a fairly no smoking, no boozing lifestyle. So that will be good for keeping your general cholesterol levels down. So imagine this guy's diet being promoted to anybody that doesn't have his lifestyle. So anybody that sits in an office, that enjoys a smoke, that goes out boozing, that maybe sits around all day, that doesn't get magic red light therapy or breathing super clean air in whatever forest jungle that he's living in. But so I've put in his numbers here. Again, just astonishing numbers. And he goes on about his ratios, but his ratios are still really bad as well. If we go down to the bottom here, so your LDL to HDL down here is 5.6, saying anything above 5 is too high. So, like, again, not only is his cholesterol considered to be beyond death level, beyond what any science has actually researched, how he's alive is amazing. So, yeah, his LDL to HDL ratio is crap. His triglycerides ratio is fantastic. So that's like, hold on, what's going on here? So they say anything below 2.0 is really good, is ideal. He's at 1.4, so he's got one good measure of health. I suspect that would be partly due to his intermittent fasting approach that he's got there. And then the last one, total cholesterol to HDL over 5 is bad. He's at 6.9, so pretty much everything, apart from his triglycerides, is massively in the danger zone. So again, if this guy has some sort of life change where he has to have a more stressful life, where he doesn't have his magic red light that keeps him super healthy, or all these kind of things, I wouldn't suggest anybody follow this guy's diet. And whenever you go into his mathematics of, remnant cholesterol, this, that, and the other stuff, it's like, yeah, okay, so you're disregarding the science and research and statistics of the majority of doctors and where they base their graphs for some random other parts of cholesterol calculations that you've used up. But you are literally off the scale. So it's not like, let's see where you are in healthy or not. It's like you are off the scale on healthy. So I even said that. And so this guy, it really is a ticking time bomb, it seems like, of when he's going to have a heart attack, when he's going to have a stroke, when he's going to have a brain aneurysm going on there. Again, I'd love to see his blood pressure results in this. Again, intermittent fasting can help reduce abnormal blood pressure. So I asked him that. He didn't really have much of an answer. And there I just said his blood is like egg yolk. So, yeah, the carnivore diet, the 5 years keto, and he also said that his testosterone is increased by twice. It's now in the normal range. So it's in the normal range. It's not like having all this meat makes you really manly and increases your testosterone, makes you Superman. It's like, no, a bit of weightlifting seems to have done it. Reducing the running and increasing the weightlifting seems to have increased your testosterone. Your diet doesn't seem to have done any effect to it. And it's only within the normal zone. So it's not like you've suddenly become super testo man. Very interesting. Check out the video. Check out, I'll put the link to it down below. But yeah, no, it's not high cholesterol. It's off the scale, ridiculously high cholesterol is what he has. Check it out.